Light of Motiram, which is currently under criticism and a lawsuit from Sony due to its close resemblance to the Horizon franchise featuring Aloy, has seen some notable changes to its Steam store page since we last covered this developing story. So let me pull up this page real quick for you guys and show you it. So here is their Steam page, and let's go ahead and talk about it. So the main image on Steam itself, which initially had extremely strong resemblances to the Horizon Zero Dawn's marketing imagery, has been updated and now, if I dare say, bears a different look than before, but can maybe be argued that it looks now a little closer to something like Palworld. Not completely, but it's debatable. It's debatable, guys. So though the video game synopsis has stayed the same, they're definitely pushing more focus on the fact that this is a survival based building game that can be played with friends and can feature online PvP, whereas the Horizon franchise has no base building and is only single player. Now, the last thing we want to point out is that the game's cinematic trailer, which was originally available on their Steam page and was the main source of what the game looked like, has now been removed as well. So you see the Steam right now is only going through the photos and is not playing that trailer like it normally would. So with these updates and removed visuals, do you think the game, Light of Motiram, was ripping off of Sony's Horizon Zero Dawn franchise? Or do you think it may be safe from its pending legal battle with Sony? Please let us know in the comments.
So I do want to also point out, too, that this game now has a release date. It is now going to be released in 2027. That should give them plenty of time to do any fixes that they have to do. But honestly, I have looked at this game over and over and over and over again, and there are things that, yes, I know look very much and very similar to Horizon Zero Dawn and that franchise. I've actually rewatched our coverage of it too, and looking at the trailer that you showed, I was like, that character doesn't have red hair, has brown hair, which I thought was really funny. In the trailer, it had brown hair.
Yeah, the image. So like the imagery though, like the marketing images, which I'd like to pull.
Oh yeah, no, the marketing images had a girl with red hair.
She had red hair for sure.
Yeah. No, I totally understand that, and that might be a little bit too far that they pushed, and I get that, but I do love the fact that within less than a week of this lawsuit and everything, they were like, oh, we'll just take this off, we'll just switch this out and all this other
just
stuff.
Kidding. Let's cover our asses.
Right. I also think it's really interesting too, because if you look at the images on the Steam page, it shows that it is going to be very similar to Palworld, because there are you don't catch them, okay? I know that's like the whole thing with Palworld is you catch them. You actually create them, which is fascinating because I was watching the trailer for it. Cool. And then they help you around your base. So like they water and they do other things. And I'm like, oh, that's cute. But those are similar mechanics that I don't think that Palworld would have a leg to stand on personally, because let's just face it, if you look at any base building game and you have companions or people, like you're going to tell me then that people are an issue because they're also helping around, because that's what they're supposed to do as NPCs. You can't really ding them for that. I do find it very interesting though that they quickly made these changes, because I think they came down to we're in trouble and we really need to not be in trouble. Do I think this gets them out of their legal battle? No. I still think they're going to be scrutinized. They're still going to be, everybody's going to go through it and see what other things are relatable and what could be considered rip-off or copyright or anything else. I think that's still going to be underway. So I don't think they're out of the legal battle, umbrella.
Honestly, like to go off of that, like I think this is going to go under not necessarily a immediate, like they have filed a complaint like Sony has against this in California, but with that being said, I do believe I do believe that this is going to, like we saw with Schedule 1, it is going to enter a legal investigation. They're going to go and look for the copyright infringements and see, is there a standing for further legal prosecution?
Mhm.
Is there a standing for us to take this company to court? So we will see
Mhm.
what happens with that, and as always, guys, we will continue to cover any updates that happens with this.